What do you feel that you're doing well, and how are you doing that well? What exactly is happening?
So I have had a lot of challenges this year, so I found it quite tough. However, something that I've always been good at since this is even after I did the 3-day is I'm always consistent on doing, well, you know, like you've got to do 5 things a day towards your, I'd say I do about 25. And I did that when I was working full time and at uni, so I was always consistent in doing stuff, and I make sure I do it every day.
Okay, good. Give her a round of applause.
The same persistence as well, and relationships with, with everybody involved really, I suppose brokers, vendors especially. I find that if you can build a relationship first with the vendor before, with you, the deal you want to make, rather than going straight in cold, works a lot better. Well, works for me, sort of thing. Planning is another thing. Again, like Rebecca said, having set goals and going through those goals, the most important ones. You can leave some till the following day or the day after, but getting the correct order of those goals and getting through them bit by bit, rather than trying to attack. It becomes overwhelming. So just break it down. Do one job. Say you might have a list of jobs, but 3 in one day might take you the whole day. The next day you could do 10 simple little ones. So it depends on what you've got on. The other thing is people finding deals and trying to get their first one. I think some people might be guilty of getting frustrated because they're trying to do something massive straight away. If you're struggling to like sort a deal or whatever, maybe just start off with like a simple 2-bed terrace or 3-bed terrace or whatever. Go through the process of doing that, every single point of it, and then you'll become obviously familiar. And if you do that a couple of times, then your eyes are open, and when you look back and see what you've done, it's not as hard as you made it out to be at the start. Does that make sense? So once you've done the process once, you look back and think, yeah, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be, from the start of the deal. So do that a couple of times, and then go for bigger stuff.
Good, thanks Shane, give him a round of applause. Chris?
I put my hand up halfway.
It's all right.
But it was a couple of things actually. One is keep asking. Like I found that first I got my first property in Elite when we done an Elite in the research bit. And I went for a studio flat and converted it to a 1-bed, and I've just got a valuation of £50,000 uplift net after expenses, which was great. But then keep asking your network, like whoever you're trying to build up network with, is just keep asking, because like my cousin owns a bridging company and he's just repossessed £7 million portfolio, and I've been offered 3 properties at a huge discount. Without asking and continuously asking, I would have got that opportunity. So I was being persistent and not taking no for an answer, like, because they were brushing me off, like to say, like, you're not going to be able to do it. And I sort of, once I started proving myself, then they gave me the opportunities.
Okay, good. Give them a round of applause.